Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus and this is the prologue to a new campaign of Factorio. I'm going to do this slightly different than what I've done before. Instead of just diving in, I will be giving an intro, hence this prologue, where I'll be explaining how this campaign will be set apart from what I've done before. I've prepared it a lot more than I have the other times, and I hope that this will yield greater enjoyment. So, without further ado, let's dive into the purpose of this campaign. I'm calling it the Planet of the Aliens, and it will have a distinct purpose. Here we go. It will be an Earth map. My point is that I will liberate Earth from the aliens. It is infested with aliens, and I land here, and I'm reclaiming it. Sort of like Planet of the Aliens, Planet of the Apes. I am returning to Earth and seeing that it is infested with aliens, and now it's time to cleanse it. But not only that, it's more advanced than this. Because this is going to be not just a cleaning out the earth and strip mining it. It is actually be quite the contrary. It should be mentioned that this will be a Yuoki Industries campaign. I am really enjoying that mod. It has a lot of interesting aspects, and I'll be walking through this in this campaign as well. So the rules of the campaign are as follows. Here we go. No mining outside starting base. This is going to be the big rule that sets aside this campaign from the other campaigns, and basically, honestly, a lot of other campaigns that I've seen. So this is only possible with Yuoki Industries. I will be landing at this location, and I will be mining and harvesting the materials in the immediate proximity, but I will not be establishing additional bases. What I will do instead is use the unique features of Yuoki Industries to create some positive feedback loops that will generate materials for me. This will be one of the key aspects of the campaign. This campaign will not so much be focused on just setting up yet another iron outpost, because that's not good and enjoyable gameplay. It will be focused a lot more on design and solving problems. So when I have an issue or a challenge, I will be making an episode to solve that problem and make hopefully a good design for the solution of the problem. What I will not be doing is a lot of the base maintenance in between, where I just fix inserters that point the wrong way. I'll do that between sessions, and I hope that will lead to more enjoyable gameplay. The next rule is no ancient monuments. This is just purely for Yuoki Industries connoisseurs, anyone who knows it. It is a specific building in Yuoki Industries that, in my opinion, completely trivializes the endgame by automatically generating out of thin air one of the very late game components of reputation. It's countered by a long build time of 30 minutes, but with beacons that is trivial, and you can build hundreds of them, and then you just basically have free money rolling in. Too easy. I will not be using that part. Only intercontinental trains. Well, we are landing on Earth, we are going to land in Africa, and I will not have trains coming in from outposts, but I will use the trains for fast transit between the different continents and different parts of it. So it'll primarily, the train network will be for me traveling around, but also intercontinental trains. And this links very much to the next one, which is that I'll have a logistics network per continent. The logistics network per continent ensures that robots do not travel all over the Earth, and combined with rule number 4 means that I will be building up an African logistics network which is capable of self-sustaining. Out of this, I'll be taking some few key components. This is primarily the unique Yuoki Industries Unicomp, and putting it into another continent where I'll be then rebuilding the base from there. So they'll be more or less independent, and they will only be sharing this key resource, and that'll be the driver for expansions. I will also be focusing on having one topic for each continent, so that Africa will be using, or at least the different aspects of Yuoki Industries mods, because there are really a lot of cool things like the agronomy with the farming. There's the profit from war with making weapons and selling them to off-world. and there are some mining operations. So I'll be focusing on different parts and also breeding animals or breeding creatures. So I'll try to do that. Sort of one continent has a specific purpose, and another continent has another purpose. The last rule is that I will be building everything with my modular city block structure. If you are not familiar with this, please have a look at my either Reddit post or the post on the forums, linked in the description. And also my previous campaign was using city block structure. I am completely in love with this concept. I will never ever use a main bus anymore unless it's for a specific challenge. I think the city block structure is vastly superior, and therefore I'll be using it. Basically the idea is that you build structures consisting of 4 roboports in size, and that can be stamped down here and everywhere, and each city block will then have a specific purpose, such as mining, solar panels, smelting, well, not mining in my case, smelting, processing, oil, science, robots, whatever. And it makes it incredibly modular and easy to do a rapid expansion. Since I'll be working alone on a very big map, or the Earth map, then it's important for me to be able to to build base extremely fast. I expect about 100 city blocks in Africa and a lot more in the other. So it's going to be a huge base, and I hope my PC can carry it by the end of it. So this is the campaign. I'll be, as I mentioned earlier, I'll be focusing on the design. So I'll be starting up the campaign, and when we dive into the first episode, it will be basically where I have my first challenge, and then we'll sort that out together. So I hope this will lead to an enjoyable campaign, and I hope that you will follow it and have as much fun watching it as I have playing it. So without further ado, thank you very much, and I will be diving into the actual base building. I hope to see you next time. Cheers.